Today we're going to be attempting the button maker project, just one subassembly at a time. You've been split up into teams, and each member of your team has a different subassembly that you're responsible for. So today we're going to start with the first one on our list at least, with the upper die subassembly. So I'm going to zoom in so we can see that picture. And let's go ahead and start to set up your Inventor. Okay, so with Inventor we want to go to Projects, and if you don't have a button maker project already made, click on New, Single User, type in button maker, and you would say Finish, but since I've already made one of these, I don't need to. Start with a new part. And if you look at something like this, the main shape you should see is a rectangle. This is my front view, so I'm going to draw just this part here. This is 1 inch tall, and from this extension line to this extension line, the entire width is 4.625. Extrude that out, a distance of 0.625. Let's make a new sketch on top. And these holes here, we don't want to make as circles, we want to actually use points. So select point, find the midpoint. I know there's 4 of them, so it's going to kind of drop them in here. And these are spaced out 3.125 or 0.3125, I'm sorry. Same from this end. .125. And 2.8125. Finish your sketch. Let's go ahead and start to make some holes on here. So click on one of your points, select hole, and with this particular hole it says it is ×2, meaning that this one and this one on 2 different locations are the same thing, and it's 0.3125 through. So I'm going to select this other point as well. It is a through hole, so I'm changing my termination to through all, and we said it was 0.3125. Okay, now the other points disappeared, but I still want to use them. I'm going to click the expand next to hole, right click on sketch 2, check visibility, and now I can still use these two points. Okay, the next one is a 0.25 diameter through. Through all is still appropriate. And the last one is 0.4375. Alright, and now we're going to make a sketch on the side of this using points. We're going to dimension up to the first one, 0.219. Height of the second one, 0.6875. First one's located over 1.0625. And the upper one is located over 1.625. Finish your sketch. We have a 0.25 through hole for the top one. And again, we want to still be able to see that sketch. We have a 0.1875 hole for the other. I want to turn off my two sketches. And the last note says to chamfer all edges 45 degrees, and it looks like even the holes have chamfers on them. It's a 0.03, and 45 just means that it's half of 90, so it's 0.03 from each side. So we can just go chamfer, type in 0.03, and click on all of our edges. That's almost everything that we need. I missed the back side of this hole and the underside. Alright, there you go. We're going to save this, and we're going to call it upper die center support. And it should save in your button maker folder. The last thing to do before exiting, you'll notice that this is made out of steel. To change the material type on this, we need to go back to our Inventor model, right click on the upper die center support icon, go to Properties, Physical, Material, and change this to steel. Save your work.